It's Madden NFL 24. And we have Amon-Ra St. Brown on center stage, who's closing in on 1,000 yards receiving on the year. It's the Lions and the Wizards, and it's all up next.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the banks of the Ohio River and the world-renowned city of Louisville, Kentucky. Today it's a Week 14 matchup, which should be a good one, as it'll be the Detroit Lions taking on the Wizards of Louisville. Hi again, everybody. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Garden, joining you as always. And Charles, you check out this Louisville team. It's late in the year. We all know it. We've seen the calendar for these guys. Their bodies could probably use a break, but they have to push on.
And they're really not as worried about that as maybe we think. They know they've got the entire offseason to rest. All they care about is the game in front of them and finishing strong.
Meanwhile, for the Lions here, they come in playing reasonably well. Losers the last time out, but winners are 4 or 5 before that. This fielded right at the goal line. And no chance to
welcome back to the channel, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much for stopping by. Here we are on another episode of Louisville Wizards Cupcake Relocation franchise. Missed any of the episodes? They are available on the channel in the playlist.
I think his task in this game is really simple. Eliminate turnovers. Threw 2 interceptions last week. I can't believe I led with that because he had 3 touchdown passes.
Right.
So there's a lot of good that he did. But he's got to take care of the ball better. The ball has to go to guys wearing the jerseys that they're wearing this game, not the opposition.
Pretty good results here on the first down run as he takes us forward for about 6.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent game.
Here now, 2nd and 4. They go again with Ogunbowale. Not much there. Maybe a yard up to the 24. Now, during that run, an injury here. We got one of those big blockers in some discomfort. Well, they come out and take a look at him. We will step aside for just a moment. They look to throw on 3rd with Dalton. He's got his running back out of the backfield. And they get him down. Takes it across the 3-yard line. I give him 17 yards that time as that'll move the chains.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
They'll send a receiver in motion to the right. A handoff here to Ogunbowale. And he edges forward, but only gets a pair of yards out of it on the 2nd down. You talk about this Lions defense. They are the 22nd ranked unit against the run in the NFL.
And the focus now is making sure that they're hitting on all cylinders as they head into the playoffs. And that means they've got to stop the run better. Because playoff football often means running football. So they've got to be prepared for that.
Now this one complete downfield.
So there you have it. Take down.
And it's going to be another first down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions 37. A good pick up there at 20 yards. So the ball moves into Lion territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line. They run it. It's Ogunbowale. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. Hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. The medical staff will attend to him, and we will step aside. Right back to him on 1st down. And he'll keep it moving down to the 15-yard line.
Oh, that's not good, folks. Tank Dell is hurt.
Because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. Well, now they're going to come out and take a look at this injury, and we'll be back in a moment. Now 2nd and 3. Play fake. Here's Dalton. Steps away. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
It's been a good opening drive offensively thus far, but you know they don't want to waste it and settle for a field goal attempt after that incompletion. So this is a big play coming up here on 3rd down.
We need Tank Dell. Dislocated thumb will return soon. We're going to have him in here.
Come up on a 3rd and 3.
There he is, Tank Dell.
Throwing, Dalton. Working the middle of the field, he's got him incomplete. They'll motion out one of the tight ends. Here's Hogan Bawale. And not a whole lot there. He does get a couple, taking it from the 5 down to the 3.
Here's where we need to see some tenacity from this defense because they've been pushed right down the field on this opening drive. They've got to find some way to push back, and that's a good first step.
Touchdown.
And he is into the end zone.
What a great opening drive for the Wizards.
Hogan Bawale is step on the year, and the Wizards get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. And that caps off what was really a balanced opening drive for them, Charles. They work in the rushing game and the aerial attack, and they end it with a touchdown.
Strong in so many ways, wasn't it, partner? Their ability to throw it and
7-0.
accomplish their goal.
Louisville.
I like the way that they started this ball game.
So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. So here are the Lions now coming out for their opening drive. They'll be led out by the first overall selection of the 2016 draft. From Cal, it's Jared Goff.
Jared Goff, okay.
Came despite a clean game on his end, throwing the ball with 2 touchdowns and 0 interceptions. His job this week is simple. Do it again. Continue to avoid turnovers and hope that what sunk them last week resolves itself this time around.
Goff.
Incomplete.
That is incomplete. He was looking for Isaiah McKenzie that time, and that'll bring up second down. When you look at this defense, it's quite a unit, that's for sure. Number 1 in the NFL against the pass.
This is such a good unit of covering passes downfield. I think that last play is typical of what we might see. A lot of short passes, see if they can generate some run after the catch. But nothing doing on that one.
They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. Play action, it's Goff. He'll let this go deep for St. Brown.
And a great job by the defense.
It's out of bounds, incomplete.
Great job by the defense. There they go. They were 3 and out.
I can't imagine that'll be the last shot that they take in this game.
And here now the punter Fox as he sends this one away. This will be fielded at the 17. A good kick, 48 yards, 4 on the return. And out will come the offense as they take over. And as this offense makes their way back out, it's AFC playoff race time as we give you a look. And I tell you, 4 weeks still to go, and everything is wide open, and it's fun.
And I know we always talk about what the playoffs were to
So
begin
nothing
today.
there, only a yard
But they're
for
not. Let's see
Hogan
how it
Bawale.
plays out. Wouldn't it be fun to play with this playoff lineup right now? Because to me, just about anyone can win this whole thing out of this grouping we currently have. And by the time we get there, it may look
Tank
entirely
Dell
different.
dislocated thumb and all.
Completion, just 4 yards, and it brings up 3rd and 5 now. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. Second quarter now, and it's our home team with possession as they've got it with a 3rd down coming up. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. 3rd down from the gun, Dalton.
Andy Dalton goes down. He tried to roll out to try to get receivers time to get some space, but he got nailed.
You know, on these types of plays, we're always looking to assess blame. Okay, where did it break down? Sometimes it's just a great play.
On 4th down on is Corey Bojorquez to punt. And just a single punt for him in the loss last week as he sends this one away. And this kick will be touched down as they spot it inside the 45-yard line. Back onto the field come the Lions for their 2nd overall drive. And they are back down to 500 following the loss last week. Consistency has been a real issue for them so far.
Brandon, you almost don't know what team is going to show up every week. I mean, there's no consistency with this ball club at all, and if we feel that way, I know it frustrates the coaching staff, and it also has to frustrate the key leaders in the locker room. They got to figure out how to get coordinated.
Goff hands it off.
Gibbs. And they'll get to him after a gain
3rd and
of 7
inches.
to the 47.
I know the toss play begins with the guy taking the snap and turning around and tossing it to the runner. But where the real intrigue is Can they seal the edge, whether it's an offensive tackle or a tight end, in the direction they want to run the football? If they do that, that's the result that you get, that type of a gain. If they don't, oftentimes it's not a very successful play.
He hands it off, and that is a first down for the Lions.
He's able to get about 3 that time on 3rd and inches.
When you're dead last in the NFL in third down conversions, the odds are against you every time you face it. How about them picking up that one? That was big for them.
Go off. A huge loss. A huge loss.
Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
Okay, I'm not sure you could actually draw a better pass rush than that one right there. Nowhere to go outside. He had to keep backing up and backing up and backing up. Eventually dropped for a huge loss.
Incomplete. Not sure what was going on there. Miscommunication, perhaps.
I know conventional wisdom says, hey, don't get it all back in one play. But sometimes you go ahead and try to. They tried to get it all back on that one. Weren't able to do so.
Flag is down. It could be.
That's incomplete, but there is a flag down. So hang on. A big call coming on 3rd down. So instead of giving them another 3rd down, they'll decline it. Brings up 4.
Now that's smart football right there. You don't even have to really spend a lot of time considering it. Just know that you're probably going to get the ball back. Good job declining that penalty.
Into the end zone for the touchback.
At the 6 and carries into the end zone for a touchback. So here's Louisville set to take over on offense. As we eat closer and closer to intermission, Charles, remember last time out they punted. They would love to get points here, especially if this is going to be their final possession of the first half.
Yeah, and this is where close games.
Oh, look at the separation for Tank Dell. What a great run for Tank Dell.
Team with the slight edge because they're trying to hold on to that, trying to increase.
Great separation there as he. Talk about yak, folks. Yards after the catch. Tank Dell got some after the catch.
A reminder that coming up in 2 minutes' time, we'll check in with Jonathan Coachman from Orlando. He'll have highlights and analysis of this first half of play. A run with Ogunbowale. And if there was a lane there, it closed up quickly as he stopped for no gain. 2nd down. Delayed give there out of the gun. Defense was ready.
Yeah, and I'm not a big fan of a draw play out of the shotgun formation because the quarterback's not having much action where he's getting away from the line of scrimmage. He's catching the football, making a little head fake.
Incomplete, nearly picked off. That was a great pass, but Xavier Hutchinson.
Shot downfield there, but it winds up falling incomplete. So now 3rd and 10, a big play to start the drive, but nothing since. Dalton here from the gun.
Incomplete again.
It falls down incomplete.
Offenses all over continue to be aggressive, and most people never turn down a shot at a deep ball. But oftentimes it attracts a little bit of extra attention, and it did on that play, and that one got knocked away.
Just 21 yards on the punt there, and the Lions will take over. Detroit's offense ready to take over. And Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together.
Goff back to pass. It's picked off.
Across his body, and it's intercepted. And they have the football and will set up shop at the 33-yard line. An unfortunate sequence there, trying to get points before intermission, but now the interception, and their opponents have a chance to possibly pad their lead.
Yeah, they had an opportunity there, and they weren't able to capitalize on it, and that's something that could come back and haunt them.
Tank Dell, what a catch.
To keep them from scoring before the half ends.
A very nice pickup of 34 yards.
Touchdown, Ogunbowale again.
Take it in the end zone for a touchdown. Dare Ogunbowale with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Wizards will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. So his strong first half continues as he finds the end zone here for the 2nd time.
And definitely good blocking at the point of attack, and you just have to love watching the way he can create space down near the goal line, and he's able to take it into the end zone.
Fairbairn good with the extra point, and it's now 14-0. Well, that drive started with not a whole lot of real estate in front of them, and plus territory, excellent field position. 2 plays later, pay dirt. And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line. And the Lions going to go back on offense one final time in this first half. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Just need a yard here, 2nd and 1. Goff now looks to throw. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's McKenzie. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Now Goff.
Incomplete.
Incomplete, stopping the clock with 5 seconds to go.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out high. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
He's going to throw one up for the end zone.
Incomplete.
He knocks the ball away and it falls incomplete. All right, we'll bypass the halftime show in favor of returning to this late season game with the teams coming back from the locker rooms here a bit early. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gordon, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. A 2-touchdown game, 14-0 the score as we get rolling again here in this second half. And a nice return sets them up pretty good here right at the 30-yard
So
line.
Goff comes out.
The Lions offense now with a football first here to begin quarter number 3. Charles, it'll be interesting to see what adjustments this offense made in the locker room. Haven't really been able to get anything. Nowhere to go.
Fumble recovered by the
side has got it. And his guys are going to take over at the 21-yard
fumble recovered by the Wizards.
Defensive-minded coach loves to bring the heat. Brought the heat there and it worked out.
And nowadays, all those defensive-minded coaches, for them, it's all about getting the football. I went into one facility, and as soon as you walked into the defensive room, there was a football, like on a spring, and each guy that walks in that plays has to act like he's knocking the ball free. They want those instincts created. They want them to think about...
Flag is down and might be holding against the offense.
Holding offense.
So not a lineman, but the tight end instead this time, drawing the holding call.
And more what you're getting with tight ends are guys who are much more receiver than blocker. They may be willing, but that might not be their thing. Oftentimes, they'll be the ones getting...
Nice catch by Tank Dell. Broken thumb and all. Dislocated thumb and all. He still is racking in the...
They're still looking at a second down here.
Bringing in the catch.
Dalton bootlegs out. And it's caught. Touchdown. Tank Dell with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Wizards are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
Partner, they had a good lead as they went in at the half, and they came out here in the second half and found a way to extend it. I love their consistency. Don't worry about what they said at halftime. This seemed like a team that was ready to play 60 minutes, and while this game is far from over, I love their approach.
Fairbairn now to add the extra point. And it is now 21-0. They had the short field, and they made quick work of it. Just 2 plays to get into the end zone.
Fairbairn set to kick off.
So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. And they're going to have really good starting field position here as that's taken up close to the 40.
Here comes Goff back out.
Offense heading out as we give you a look at the playoff race coming into the weekend in the NFC. A CD after this game. There will be 4 weeks left in the regular season. So this is far from the final version of what we'll see come January. More of a first draft, if you will, as all these teams fight for a better position.
And you pointed it out so accurately there, Brandon. After this game, 4 weeks left in the regular season, and then the playoffs officially begin. But for some teams, trying to fight to make it to the playoffs, they're actually in a playoff push right now.
And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45.
It's a gain of 10.
First target, first catch, and a first down. Here's Goff. Oh, a nifty juke there.
Not much fun for a guy trying to tackle him.
So
Gibbs only 4 rushes, 22 yards.
And that'll bring up second down. And at his size, he's a smaller back. You can get him the football. He can kind of get lost, make someone miss. It's good for him.
Yeah, it's great for him. I like what you said there. Sometimes he gets lost in the traffic a little bit, but get him out in the open field. Into
The Lions on the move here.
Plays to his strengths the best and keeps him out of it where all the big boys are. You know, make someone miss in the open field.
Nothing in that first half, nothing on the last drive, but they're moving now with a 1st and 10. The give, right side for Gibbs. And he went nowhere. He went backwards, back to the 33.
So Littleton
Call it a full
was
3
the man
yards in the wrong direction there.
who came up
Brings
with that one.
second down.
Nice tackle for a loss.
Goff now looking to throw. Now that'll be caught by St. Brown. And that's good for a gain of 6. 3rd and 7 now. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. Throwing on 3rd. Goff. Setting up the screen. This is Gibbs. And down
Then Gibbs, nice move there.
The 10. The Lions passing game in sync now. They've got another first down.
And the Lions first down.
First down, here's the run with Montgomery. And here he'll get it down to the 7. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
Not too many offenses want to turn down long drives, but when you're down what they are, they've got to pay it off with some points.
And that ends the 3rd quarter. The score, 21-0 Louisville.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now here on EA Sports. From the 7, it's 2nd and 5. A lot of happy faces in the crowd at this point as their guys have a big lead here to start quarter number 4. And that'll move him a little closer as he takes it from the 7
Another
down to the 4-yard line. Hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. The Lions on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This time they face a 3rd and 2.
That was a wide open play there. Touchdown.
Touchdown, Detroit.
Isaiah McKenzie.
Isaiah McKenzie from 4 yards out. And the Lions are finally on the board here in the 4th quarter. So a little bit of a letdown there defensively. I mean, look, you're still 2 scores to the good, CD, but things may be a little more uncomfortable than they had hoped.
Yeah, if you'd kept him at the end zone there, this game's over. You've locked the door on him. Instead, it's still open a little bit, and they've got a puncher's chance.
Extra point put through by Boswell, and they'll cut the lead to 21-7. And he returns this to the 22. So here's Louisville set to take over on offense.
6 catches, 113 yards, and a touchdown for Tank Dell.
Still time here in this 4th quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away.
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball.
He's able to force his way through one man, but he can muster only about a yard on the play. 2nd down. 2nd and 9.
2nd and 9.
To throw here, Dalton. And
Intercepted.
Maybe the turning point they need. And they have possession.
Intercepted.
The 38-yard
Could not come up with it.
So here's a 1st
And the
10
defender
at the 38.
was there.
reception. Here's Goff. Going deep for Montgomery.
Oh, beautiful. Beautiful. That was great.
38 yards. And the Lions have made it a one-score game again here in the fourth. Boswell good with the extra point. And
so, Andy Dalton with that interception.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further. So here's Louisville set to take over on offense. I'm curious to see, Charles, about the play calling on this drive. Last time out, the interception that led to a touchdown. Here we are. I mean, very close, one-score game.
Man, if I'm a defender, I'm actually chirping Chili on the other side of the ball saying, hey, we picked off the last one. What you going to do about it now? So when you do throw the football, high percentage, but throw with confidence. If there's any hesitancy at all, it could end up in enemy's hands again.
Dalton off play action. That's complete to Hutchinson.
So a great, great reception by Xavier Hutchinson.
I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flip field position there? A nice attacking play that picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
Oh, and there, they were ready for it. Tank Dell injured again.
He's going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
And now Tank Dell going to the back.
Going to get a timeout here.
That is not good.
So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11. Dalton sets up play action. Going down the middle, and it's complete.
And he is injured.
And now it looks like we're going to get a timeout here. We've got a man shaken up. So as the medical staff takes a look, we'll step aside. Dalton, 1st and 10.
Incomplete.
Here's incomplete.
And he still doesn't have a catch. We're into the second half. I think it's a little bit of a surprise to me.
Bruce Sternum will not be able to return.
Absolutely, that was his best opportunity right there.
So the dislocated thumb earlier on in the game, and now the Bruce Sternum.
Out of the gun, it's Dalton. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And he'll go down right on the edge of the red zone following a pickup of about 7 or 8.
And he also has an ACL sprain, will not return.
As big of a play as we've had in this one so far. This is 3rd and 3. This will be Dalton again.
Incomplete.
Incomplete.
That is certainly one way to frustrate a quarterback. Run those extra defenders on the field. Dime package, lots of speed, no space to fit in the football.
That's no good.
And this one is no good. He missed it. And this will remain a one-touchdown game. That one hurts a bit. That was a golden
I didn't get the
to possibly put this one on ice, but he comes up empty.
And how big of a miss might that turn
defense
out
has
to
got to
be?
hold strong here.
Stay tuned. There's still time left on the clock. This could be critical.
Yeah, that was all me.
Had he hit that, it would have been 2 scores. Here's a good way to kick off a drive, complete over the middle. And they work this well upfield.
And this is going to be the 2-minute warning here.
4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So the Lions in possession of the football as we welcome you back. Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's 1st and 10 now.
Incomplete.
There, but that's going to wind up incomplete. This defense has watched their lead dwindle away. This is where they really need to bow up. They executed well there.
And it's often hard after you've played really well early and then you kind of relax a little bit to step on the gas again. They just did it on the last.
3rd and 6 now. As Goff grabs another.
It's safe to say defensively the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. You're tackling them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
Now Goff.
Incomplete again. 4th and 6. And it all comes down to this for the Lions.
to the next snap.
Desperation time for Goff on.
Oh, he caught it.
They're going to find the open man. That's complete. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. They'll come up 1st and 10 here. Goff now to throw. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he's going to get out of bounds with the 1st down. So an ideal set of circumstances there. They move the chains, and they save that final timeout. Straight ahead with Gibbs here.
Gibbs. Ah, look at that. Touchdown.
Touchdown, Detroit. His 3rd rushing touchdown on the year.
So come back from a 21-0 deficit to tie it up at 21.
Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And we are tied here in the 4th quarter. This crowd, boy, in a state of shock. What was once safely in hand is now a tie game as the kick is away here. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. The Louisville offense back out now. Well, partner, here it is. They've got the chance to win the game. You'd have to think they need to get it near the opposite 40 to have a chance to kick a game-winning field goal. We'll see what they can do.
And you're right about that.
Ogunbowale does what he has to do there to get it.
But I think if Mike, the head coach, has already asked the special teams coach, what is he feeling? What does he think? Where does he want the football? What's the yard line we have to get? And he's already relayed that to his quarterback and his offense. They know what the goal is. Now the key, can they get
Great
there?
catch there by Farley. 35 seconds remaining.
Should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
Incomplete.
Meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted.
43-yard field goal. I don't know.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Here's Dalton. And he rifles one incomplete.
Now we're in the situation where the quarterback's got to take full charge of his home. Got to totally command and make sure all eyes are on him. All focus is locked in. Got to call multiple plays and go over different situations and scenarios to make sure everyone is on the same page.
Incomplete again.
3rd down, knocked away and incomplete. 4th down now defensively. Charles, you know, they're just asking this crew for one more stop.
And you know that they're feeling the momentum right now, but they have to be
What do we do?
careful not to get over-exuberant, overexcited.
16 seconds. There's not much we can do. Let's go for it.
Here we go. This is 4th down. Dalton. That is caught. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as he'll stop it with 11 seconds remaining in the ball game.
Field goal. A 45-yard attempt.
And his kick is absolutely perfect.
There you go, folks.
Celebration time on that sideline.
There you go.
Taking the lead in the final seconds. And I tell you, when it comes to needing a field goal in closing seconds, pressure situation, there's something to be said for having a veteran kicker trot out there.
Agreed. It's
So
nice to have
Fairbairn
someone you can rely on, someone
fakes
who
it.
you know has done it before, and this guy's as cool as
43 yards. Right down the middle.
And
Perfect.
they will wrangle it down a couple yards shy of the 30.
At their own 28-yard line.
One last throw here for Goff. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a 1st down. Well done. And Charles,
So the Wizards
became a lot more interesting, I know, than I anticipated.
mercy.
Probably you anticipated. A comeback bid falling just a little bit short.
You're never supposed to count a team out, and I know we did not air, but mentally, I just didn't see this type of a comeback, especially one that put them in a position to put the real pressure on them down the stretch.
So for Louisville, their very slim playoff hopes remain as they move to 6-7 on the year. And they will hit the road next week to take on the Minnesota Vikings. Meanwhile, for Detroit, it's a potentially fatal blow to their playoff chances as they drop to 6-7 on the year. And they'll try to get back on track next week as they head up to Orchard Park to take on the Buffalo Bills.
So there you have it, folks. That was a nail biter, and I can't believe that actually made that field goal. But hey, a win is a win. Definitely a much-needed win. Now, before the episode ends, I know it's been a long episode. I do appreciate everybody hanging in here, but we are going to skip over that Under Siege stuff because we've already done that once. Let's go ahead and advance to next week. I want to see if Tank Dell was out with that bruised sternum. Let's see, Tank Dell. Injury report. There we go. Whoops. Okay, so we don't have anybody injured. So Tank Dell with that bruised sternum is still going to play. All the other guys that were injured on that are still going to play. So that's good. That's good for the team. I was, didn't want my top receiver, Tank Dell, being out. But obviously he's really, the name Tank. He is built like a tank. He is awesome. Love Tank Dell. So we're 72 overall, going against the 87 overall Minnesota Vikings. We'll take a look real quick at a couple guys that we're scouting. Real quick, prospects. That's what we're looking at here, real quick. Our prospects. We are looking at Johnny. We are looking at Johnny Womack, although he has got other places that he wants to go. We are going to be looking. We are looking at Gene Bradshaw as well, and Anthony Tuttle. We are looking at him as well. You see, we just got a little bit there, but Paul Douglas, he's a scrambler, and we have him 100% complete on the. He's top 5. So we're doing what we have to do here, folks, to get this team under control. But it's not over yet, folks. It's not over yet, as we will take a look real quick. Before we do an episode, we will take a look real quick at the standings in the AFC South. And there's the standings. You see it right there, 6-7. The Titans are 7-6. There's a possibility to squeak in with the wild card. I'm not counting the team out yet, folks. Not counting out the team yet. If you're new, scratch the claw marks on the bottom right-hand corner of your screen. Remember the Wolfpack fam today. Sniff and bite into the bell icon. Become part of the notification squad. Do not forget to put a like to the video. It is much appreciated. Remember, always stay hungry. Hungry like the wolf. I am out.